Hello, I'm your host, the Paulstorian, and today I'm going to let you have a look around at my Coca-Cola polar bear replacement items. Yep, replacing Coca-Cola polar bears. Here we go.
The Paulstorian.
All right. So, if some of you are familiar with my channel and my polar bear collection of Coca-Cola polar bears, I've been collecting these for a number of years now. And I've mentioned in a previous video what my first one that I can remember collecting was, and going on. And in addition to my acquired through the years, I've added, as you can see, this tie I'm wearing is Coca-Cola polar bear related. And this towel behind me, if you could see that towel, a little unusual about this towel here, it says at the bottom of the towel, copyright 2000. It says right down there. But this little tag right here says 2001. So, guess you got to pick and choose. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the 2001 on that. So, it's 2021 right now, so I've had that towel for 20 years either way. This is a little different because I've been collecting them for a long time. I don't still have all of the original ones that I have. There has been, over the years, I'm missing some of the ones that I used to have. And for an example, if you've seen a previous video of mine in which I show you how to straighten gum, there is on a shelf behind me some of my merchandise that I used to have that I no longer have. I will show you a photo of this. You see what I'm talking about here. Now, notice in the photo above my shoulder on the right-hand side there are several Coca-Cola polar bear things back there. There are three things that you can drink out of. They have a Coca-Cola emblem in the middle of the shirt. Oh yeah, this is a Mountain Dew shirt, by the way, I'm wearing. Put out by Pepsi, but hey. There are three of those. There is one that has a seal on it that's also one that you can open and drink out of. And behind that is a tray. Now, that's a plastic Coca-Cola polar bear tray. Now, the one I'm concentrating on in this video, the three items with the straw in there, that's what I'm concentrating on here, one of the items. So what I have done was going through thrifting, antique storing, consignment storing, various things. I was able to find some of the things that I no longer have, and that is one of those. So that picture that I just showed you, it's from it's over 20 years old. I'll just put it that way. It's over 20 years, and I have been able to acquire it. I no longer have it, but I was able to find a replacement. Now, on the bottom here, let's see if you can see it. All right, there it is. And it just says, what's that word? Hope. It says top rack dishwasher safe at the top right here. And then underneath it, it says Hanson Market Incorporated, 418-784-9399, made in Canada. Guess that's a phone number for Canada or something. I was trying to remember when these came out, and I can't. I'm thinking these may have been the 90s. From what I can remember about these, I couldn't find out much info about them, but I collected them, and that picture is it's either from the late 90s or the year 2000 that I've got it. So I know they existed by the year 2000 at least. And what I can remember about this is it came like this, and I'm thinking, if I remember right, these were in like gas stations, where they have like the fountain drinks, and got the Always Coca-Cola emblem on there. Got a little bit of a tail on him. You can see it right here, kind of done it out. He's wearing a scarf, but the scarf is white. It's not painted red like the usual one. Even his nose ain't black. He's just all white except for the emblem, which is might be a sticker that was put on there. I washed it, got it nice and clean, and a little bit on top of the S is a little bit scratched there. But they came with the straw, which comes out, so it's basically 3 pieces. And here's the inside of it. You take the head off, and you would, from what I can remember, if I'm remembering right, you just, put your ice in there and your drink in there, put your head on and your straw in, and you leave the gas station or whatever establishment that was. I think it was gas stations, and then leave with your drink. So, yep, I no longer have these on the shelf that I had. That stuff is, through the years, just something I no longer have, but I was able to reacquire it. So I was happy when I found this purchase, and it was pretty good shape. This is nice. I cleaned it up just to make extra sure I can drink out of it if I want. But that's the first item. All right. The second item is a little altered. Now, Lisa told me, I remember having this item, but Lisa told me a little fact about this item that I wasn't aware of. But here is the other item. I used to have one of these. This is a replacement mug. Now, this is electronic, but at the moment it's not working. It has this button that you can push here. You push it and it would play, I think a Coca-Cola song would play. I don't remember which one it was. It opens up. There's the mug in there. And you can see this. This is the electronic part here. It's got the speaker part right up here. If you can see that, it's kind of in the shadows there. There it is. There's where the sound comes out at. But it's got a few little screws in here, and I think the battery's going there. Now, I've cleaned this out really good, being careful with it, and so I can drink out of it if I want to. And I don't know, I may or may not try to redo the screws and see if I can get it to play again. I haven't decided on that. But there's some words on here. Always Coca-Cola. Unique is a little scratched up there, that word unique. Refreshing, and then there's a kind of hard to read word here. Oh, delicious. It's green. That green is a font. That green right there, it says delicious. Okay, there's some words on the back of the Coke Bear. Right there. And there's also, I think I saw something on the bottom here. It says, oh, it looks like a dishwasher thing again. Let's see if I can read it. It says, Fun O Menoni, Funomeni at the top, and then it says, do not microwave, do not put in dishwasher, and then it says made in China. All those are on the bottom there. Now this looks like it's going to be tough, but see if I can read what it says on the back of the bear. Copyright 1997. This out in 1997. I'll tell you in a minute what Lisa told me that's different about this than the one I used to own. The Coca-Cola Company, all rights reserved. So copyright 1997. The Coca-Cola Company, all rights reserved. There. Also, there was some words I noticed on the inside of here. Let's see what they say. All right, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them. There depends on the angle. This is rough. There, you see them far back. All right, but let's see what they say. All right. They said you were reading this upside down. Okay, it says do not submerge in water right at the top here. And then underneath it says phenomena again. Funomeni spelled it. Go. Made in China. And here it says made in China, the 1998 New York. All right, so this guy was made in 1997, and the guy he's sitting on in 1998. Again, it's kind of like the towel back there. It's like 2000, 2001. Maybe it was made at the end of December, part of it, the beginning of January, the next part. I don't know. Now, as you can see, this, I believe, was the same, this lid. But this, Lisa tells me that mine was clear. the bottom part. So it was exactly like this, except for the red here, the red tint going in. It was clear. You could see through it. Now this would have been red, but this part would have been clear. So I did see another one that was clear, but this one was in better shape, so I went with this one. And I really like this. I like the bear on here. It's nice, solid. Kind of feels he's plasticky. I really like this piece. Lisa told me that my one that was clear, it wasn't too long after I owned it that it quit working, this part. So this one may or may not work. I don't know. I haven't really decided if I wanted to find out yet or not. I might want to leave it just like it is to make sure it's in as good a shape as it is. So these were two that I owned, except this one was a clear instead of red, but I think it counts. It's close. There's another item that I've got that Lisa tells me I had, and I thought it looked familiar when I saw it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It's a little smaller than the other two, but it is Coca-Cola Polar Bear related, and that is this guy right here. See that? It's a Coke Bear on skis. And it is a magnet, so you can put it like on a refrigerator or something, and it'll stick. It's sticking a little bit. It's slipping off of this. Yeah, I like this thing. I like the bear. This looks like, again, looked like it was from the 90s. I don't see any kind of writing on here. Well, there's something on here. That's the sticker when I bought it. It rubbed off the tape. It was just saying it was looks like I paid $1.99 for the sticker. I think I paid $4.99 for this and $6.99 for this, if I remember right. But these were all in really good shape, and I also cleaned this one off really good to make it look real nice. Get any sticky film off the edge. The magnet sometimes gets sticky at the edges over the years. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh wait, no, there's some really tiny writing on the bottom. Okay, so tiny I didn't even notice it. It says copyright, 90s, 1996, the Coca-Cola Company, China. All right, so this is going to be really hard to see, but I'll put it up there. Yeah, you probably can't read that, but that's 1996. So these, I believe, every single one of these three items are from the 90s. Well, gosh, did I? I know I read it. I think I just forgot what I said. This one doesn't have a sticker on it, but I seem to recall that was 90s. This one, 1997. So this is 96, 97. This one, I don't know about it. I did try to research it, but I couldn't find when it was from. Memory seems to tell me that these were in the 90s at a gas station, and I had three of them behind. Well, I had them behind me in that video, and that video was from either the 90s or the year 2000 itself, one of them. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure gas station guy right here. And that's why I had several. I don't think it was the movies. I think it was a gas station. I seem to have a memory of going to the gas station and getting a fountain drink just to get these drinks. Now, there is, besides that, oh, by the way, that Coca-Cola bottle back there, that big Coke bottle, that little guy right there, that's something I made myself this year, my own pattern, right there. So that's not really official. That's just my own thing, just in case you were wondering. Not the bottle, but the thing hanging on the bottle. There is something else here I've got. This is something that actually Lisa was really interested in. Lisa assured me that I don't have this, and I never had this. And she really liked it, so she talked me into getting it. It was, I think it was $9.99. She liked it quite a bit, and I can't give you any information on this Coca-Cola Polar Bear. It's a plush. It's like a stuffed animal. I cannot find any info on it. I cannot find this on the internet. There's things that are close, but are not exact. Lisa and I tried looking this up. We couldn't find it. And apparently somebody cut the tag off of it. So I don't even know when it's from. But I will show this to you. And Lisa was quite pleased. She really wanted me to get this. So I got this. Here it is. Now these legs are longer than normal, and they fit. Looks like you're supposed to fit on a shelf. Whoop. It's supposed to stay up too, not fall off the shelf. And now I got to take him to the ambulance hospital, the doll hospital. This little emblem right here, those kind of emblems, they look kind of like maybe 1994 around then. So I'm going to date him. I'm guessing 1994 is when he's from, but I don't know. The tag looks like it would have been right here. I don't know if you can see it right here, but it looks like it was cut off. It's hard to tell. There, see? There's nothing left there. It looks like somebody must have... Yeah, it looks like there was a tag there. It's gone now. But he's got the emblem here. Everything about this looks like an official Coke bear. He reminds me of the Coke bears from 93, 94. The 93 ones, I think, had... and this may be 93, but they seem like they had this logo. The Always Coca-Cola with the blue teal thing at the top. This one only has the red part, which I think 94, they got rid of the blue. I'm going by memory here, and my memory's a bit fuzzy, so I might not be remembering right. So this is not a replacement. This is something that Lisa saw, and it's pretty much talked me into getting, because we've never seen one look like this, and yeah, she was happy with it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Been enjoying collecting these. I really like these things. Now, I've got one more thing to show you guys. And if you've heard my other talks about Coca-Cola polar bears, you know that I like to collect Coca-Cola polar bears. I tell that to people that think, oh, Coca-Cola. And I go, no, Coca-Cola polar bears. But, as I mentioned before in other videos, I do have some Coca-Cola items that are not polar bears. I don't generally collect those, but once in a while, I will. And today, I got something that is Coca-Cola, but not Coca-Cola polar bear. I just really like this. And this is from a hometown collection. This is a fry cook. Check him out. I really liked him. He reminded me of like the soda jerk, you see. But he's got the little spatula there. He's drinking the Coke. I don't know if you can tell. He's got blue eyes. Might be a little hard to see. He's got a mustache. In his apron, it's tied in the back there. Got little loafers on with shoestrings on them. And here's the bottom. And the bottom of it, yeah, it's going to be tough to see with the fading, but I will read it to you. It says, Coca-Cola brand Town Square Collection, issue 2002. The Coca-Cola Company, all rights reserved. And then all rights reserved in some other language. French maybe, I don't know. But that's this guy. So I liked him, and he was $7.99, I believe. He did not come with the box. He was just like this. I found him. Actually, I was looking at a video. I was looking at some other Coke bears, and when I was reviewing the video, I found he was like on the shelf in the back at the top where you couldn't see without bending over right. So I didn't even know he was there. And then checking out the video, it's like, oh, I like him. And there was other stuff there that I saw, but I went back and I grabbed this one. The other things there looked like they were a little broken. There was a girl that had a bear, the polar bear, but her nose looked like it was broken or something. So I opted out of that one. But this one I went ahead and grabbed. So he's not Coca-Cola polar bear related, but he is Coke. He's official Coke. And he goes good with my white bears. You know, I mean, look at it. He'll go with some other stuff. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. These are my replacement ones. My towel back there. Anyway, I'm enjoying collecting these. I've been doing this for a number of years, since the early 90s. And I'm glad to share it with somebody, show other people my collection. So I don't have to it's not just me looking at it, but I do enjoy looking at my Coca-Cola polar bears. And now it is time for me, your host, the Paulstorian, to X out. Goodbye.